up, MD? Here at Signature Fitness in Belleville, 10 weeks out from USA's. We got a little back training in and some biceps and a little bit of hamstring, so stay tuned and watch it. What's up, MD? It's Nick Trigili here, about 10 weeks out from USA's. We're training at Signature Fitness in Belleville. Feeling really good about this prep this year. We got George Farrer in my corner. I feel I'm very ahead of schedule. According to George, we're on point. Not gonna do anything crazy this year, and and risk any injury this year like I did last year. So, pacing ourselves into the show. I'm gonna be doing a local show to requalify, which I'm pretty excited about. So, I have a lot of friends and family, and obviously I can't get out to Las Vegas this year. So, be able to compete locally and be on a stage locally again. I haven't been on stage in probably about almost 4 years now. It's going to be really exciting, requalify and then walk into USA's and have some momentum behind me. And, whatever happens from there is going to be great. A really exciting year ahead, and hope to make my mark this year and take back what's mine. And after placing second in 2012, it stung, but I was excited. It was my first time out. It was my pro qualifier. And then last year I got really antsy. I wasn't able to get on stage. So missing a whole year of not competing and prepping and focusing on that show was, a big downfall. But I reset, came back this year strong, and I'm really excited now that we're 10 weeks out and I'm ready to go. We then moved on to a closed grip pull down, which we sat reverse on the pull down machine. I really like pulling this to below my pec. I really feel like it accentuates the lower lat thickness and the overall thickness of the lat. We did about 4 sets here, and then I think we did a drop set at the end, just to get a full squeeze. Usually when I do a drop set, the first part of the drop set is usually a quicker range of motion. I keep tension on the exercise. And then the second part of the drop set, I'll usually squeeze at the end of the resistance, get more resistance out of the exercise. I don't have essentially a rep range when I do these, just till failure. Fuck. Hit it. Third exercise we moved on to was bent over rows. I like to switch up the grips. Today I went with an overhand grip. You see the weight's not that heavy. It's only 225 on the bar. I feel like this exercise, I get the most out of it when I really squeeze at the peak of the contraction of the movement. When I sometimes just concentrate on moving weight A to B with these, there's a lot of pressure in my lower back, and I feel like I'm not really focused on my upper back. So 225 is plenty for me, and I'll squeeze 12, 15 reps out. And the pace is relatively high, which you guys can't tell watching a video. So I'm training my friend Mike here, and we're going back and forth, set after set. So the pace is high, and the rest periods are really short. So if you guys think that, we're just hanging out 10, 15 minutes in between sets, it's not the case. We're keeping the pace up, so we keep our pump, and we move on to the next exercise. is the thumb workout. Gotta have jacked hands. In between set workout. The texting. That's how you get the thumb muscle. We then moved on to a underhand row on a machine. It's a plate-loaded machine, but you can really angle the seat, you know, up on an incline and get it squeezing your lower lat. So instead of essentially doing it with underhand grip on a barbell row, we did this on the machine so you can focus on the lower lat more and have to worry about stabilizing weight. We did 4 sets here, and again, we did a drop set at the end. We squeezed a lot on the drop set, get a lot of tension throughout the set, and then we squeezed a lot of blood into the lat. We did about 4 sets here, and we moved on.
Come on. Come on. Hit. Come on. Hit. Come on. Come on. Hit. Come on. Good. Come on. Come on.
Next, we did a seated cable row, you know, targeting our mid back. This was the last rowing movement that we did for the day. We did 4 sets here. Last set we did a drop set. This is a great exercise for your mid back. We got pretty heavy. We had to stack it. Last set we did drop set, which really burnt us out, and then we just finished off with a lower back exercise.
Yep. There you go. Yep. Come on. Get it. Get it. Come on. Come on. Good. There you go. Come on. Good. Good. Come on. Yeah. Good. Come on. So fat.
So we're a little burnt out today. We didn't go do rack deadlifts or, you know, hyper extensions on a lower back machine. So I don't know if I ever saw this machine in another gym before, but I didn't even know what it was when I first started using it. But I figured out what it was for, and it's for lower back. So it looks a little funky, it looks a little weird and awkward, but it really targets your lower back. There's only 2 plates on the machine that we had on the pin on, and it really burns you out. It keeps your lower back contracted the entire time. We just did 3 sets here, no rep range, and we just burned out on it. Then, of course, we trained a little bit of biceps today, and I incorporate arms twice a week in my workouts. I have an arm day, and I'll incorporate a bicep tricep exercise after my chest and back days. Today we did some biceps, just one arm curls on a machine, preacher curls. No rep range. I just like to squeeze biceps. I don't keep the weight heavy, and just full contraction at the top. And then that was the finisher for the day. I want to give my shout outs to all my sponsors, especially Muscular Development, for sponsoring me, obviously, for the last 6 months to a year, and keeping their faith in me for USA's this year. And then also Muscle Meds, obviously. I've been with them going on 4 years now. Got a great relationship there with them. Newly signed with Cyclone Cup. You guys see me advertising the Nick 3D Shakers. A big thanks to them, doing big projects with them this year. And then also, I'm teamed up with Brabble, which everyone thinks is a fitness social media app, and it's not. But it's a social media app, but we're trying to bring the fitness community on board. Doing a lot of the marketing for the fitness industry as far as Bravo goes. So follow me on Muscle Meds Nick on there. I'm putting a lot of my workouts on there, my workout tips, nutritional tips. And then just look forward to training this year. My buddies, keeping motivated. Tonight I had Mike Soltis on board, one of my good friends. It's awesome training with a friend, obviously going through prep because no motivation's there, not some days, and you're down and out some days. But, 10 weeks to go and I'm ready to go. Thanks a lot.